Hi, I'm Chris Thompson and I'm the stud principal of Bayview Shorthorns Angus, and along with my wife Anissa, we run our cattle program. We run a mixed farming enterprise here in probably a predominantly cropping area, running a self-replacing merino flock of about 1,500 sheep and 175 breeding cows, along with bulls that we have selling an on-property sale. Our cropping program pretty well consists of wheat, malting barley, lentils, beans and canola. Our ewes are self-replacing, and our cattle herd is run predominantly Shorthorns, with the introduction of Angus genetics into the program 2 years ago. And we're now running an Angus and Shorthorn program alongside of each other. All animals at Bayview are performance recorded and subject to fertility and structural testing, allowing us to maintain a high performance herd. This is evident in our genetics now being exported to North America, UK and New Zealand, as well as every state in Australia. Founded in 1960 by Kevin and Pam Thompson, with bloodlines from Karoonda Park and Wannabaree Foundation sire Mona Vale Command, and then two sires from Bundalia were introduced, along with females from Old Kanowie, Bundalia and Milli Milli. It's one of those things I've always thought that balance and phenotype are really important in all aspects of cattle, which combines good structure. So visual appraisal is really high with us as far as where we get our genetic lines from. And then after our visual appraisals, certainly data collection is very high with our sourcing genetics and keeping diversified as well. So we've been lucky enough over the years to find some really good genetics that have suited our environment and work well with our herd. And only 15 months ago, I did a trip to the US, and as part of being chair of Shorthorn Beef, with some IGS commitments, also happened to have a look around some studs in the States, and decided to purchase Australian rights in conjunction with another stud in Australia, to bring some new genetics in. So that's going to be good for us, and it's going to be a diversification for our genetics to bring some different bloodlines in, which we think will complement what we're doing at the moment with our breeding program. So we've upgraded our cattle yards and facilities with low stress cattle crush, and really made it so ease of management moving stock around. In two sets of yards we've upgraded. We've been utilising genomics now since the introduction into the Shorthorn world, and obviously with the Angus cattle has been there for a while as well. So that's been a big part of moving forward and getting data collection using genomics and finding out, in layman's terms, pretty well what's on the inside. We can see what's on the outside of animals, but we don't know what's going on inside of them. So genomics is helping us to determine that as well. Semen collection's done most years. We usually pull one or two of our own bulls. We do a lot of AI work, which I either do myself or use an AI technician at times to come through and do block fixed time AI programs, which has been really good for improving our genetic base rapidly. We're also doing embryo collection of both our Angus and Shorthorn, elite females along the way, with the latest being IVF, which we've only introduced this year for the first time. So that's hopefully holding us in good stead to really improving where we move forward with our programs, and also the care and management of the cattle. We do that as best we can with low stress practices along the way.
Historically, South Australia's been an autumn calving season, which has led to mainly sales being in the February-March time of the year. So that's when we were with the Narracourt multi-vendor sale, it was March, and that's led on to us holding our on-property sale in the middle of March every year. We have our display day in February in the southeast at our Stony Point property in February, which gives people a view of what's coming up in our sale. And then if we are involved with any carcass competitions and steers at the Adelaide show in September. But that's generally, mainly our on-property sale in the middle of March. We find that is suitable for our purchasers and when they're wanting their stock.
We've been very successful over the years with bull sales that we've participated in, namely the Narracourt sale and Dubbo. We've had numerous champions along the way and topped the sales on a lot of occasions. And probably, our success originally starting our on-property sale was tremendous. We had 100% clearance, a top of 32,000 and averaged 15,000 for our bulls, which was an unbelievable start to our on-property success. I suppose we gauge it mainly now with a lot of carcass evaluation. We have a lot of clients that use our genetics that do very well with their carcass data and have a lot of success in their in either competitions or in selling and being really highly nominated as far as MSA quality goes, which stems back to genetics that they've been purchasing from us.
We chose Bayview genetics as we could see they were heading in the right direction, breeding a type of animal that suited our operation.
As well as leading the field really in the advancement of both the breed and producing highly productive commercial cattle that meet the specifications of the market.
Temperament, maternal instinct and ease in doing this are the top three traits we were looking for, and found all of that and more at Bayview. Our calves are weaned at 6 to 7 months old and put straight into a feedlot on a grower ration for 60 days. Then they go on to a fattening ration for 100 days to achieve a live weight of 400 to 500 kilos.
We've been really happy with Bayview and we'll continue to be using their genetics for years to come.
Bayview bulls are always well presented and in prime condition, and it is the consistency in the offerings that keep us coming back to purchase annually. What we look for in our bulls is good structure and ease of doing. The rich red and strawberry roans of Bayview bulls are appealing and true to the look of the original Shorthorns. Bayview bulls give us good stability with quiet temperaments. We are at the present time chasing ease of calving for our heifers, which we are finding consistently with our selected Bayview bulls. Chris is always informative and happy to answer any questions that we may have regarding the bulls, both before purchase and after.
So our two genetic lots that we have up for Rocky Beef were a couple of bulls we targeted for that Queensland market that we think will be outstanding types to put over Boss Indicus cattle and produce some really good flatbacks. Very good smooth skin type bulls, which we think is really important up there in the tick country. We've obviously blooded the bulls and got everything passed through that. 3 days have been done as well, and they've been acclimatised up there now for probably six or 8 weeks before Rocky Beef comes. So they're ready to go out and work. Our data collection on these bulls is pretty high as well. We've got some good quality marbling genetics data in both of these bulls, along with good fat cover and some good growth content in them as well. So we think they're ideal suited types for the market up here, and it'll be fantastic to meet some new clients and get acquainted to what they're looking for in their Queensland bulls, and hopefully that down the track is a really good thing for us as we can produce bulls to suit these market types. In saying that, we did sell some bulls up to Queensland this year in our on-property sale, and similar type bulls to what we're putting up here in our genetic lots.